Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to track your net worth and why it's important. Determining your net worth is really just adding up all of your assets and subtracting all of your debts or your liabilities. Vertex 42 has a great template. It is American, so if you are Canadian, you'll want to adjust it slightly. I like the simplicity of this net worth tracker. It's got your assets and the liabilities, and that's really it. You can find some really complex templates for your net worth online. This one is very simple. It's got your cash, your investments, your property, your retirement, and then it totals it up. And then for your liabilities, it just takes all of you just input all of your loans, your mortgages, anything that you owe money to, enter it into the liabilities, and then it just simply calculates them by subtracting the liabilities from the assets. This is the spreadsheet that I use. Basically, I just break it up into my cash holdings, so my checking account, my savings account, the extras that I have in my EQ account for my emergency account, and so on. I've got my investments, so I've got my tax-free saving account here, my RRSP accounts, and then my RESP accounts. And the RESP is a little different. I do like to track it, but I actually don't include it in my net worth, as when my boys are graduated and going to university, that money is going to disappear. It's not really my money, it's their education money. So again, I don't actually include it, but I like to keep track of it. And these yellow boxes, as I input values, it just adds up those values. And in the assets section, I honestly just keep track of my house value. I do not keep track of my vehicles or any other properties that we have. Vehicles especially, it's hard to determine a value of those vehicles. It changes every year, it goes down. Generally, it's a depreciating asset. And honestly, if I sold it, I just have to buy another vehicle anyway, so that money's never in my pocket. It's going to a new vehicle each time. It's not something that I read about or anything. In fact, most financial advisors will tell you that you should be keeping track of that value. It is something that you own and you could sell if you ever needed some extra cash. And the value of my house, I actually use an unconventional approach as well. I just enter what the value of my house is the day that we purchased the house. It has increased in value, I know that, but I just keep it at the exact same value as it was the day that we purchased it. And again, same reason as the vehicles. If I sold this house, that money's just going to buy another house anyway. It's another asset that's very hard to determine what price it's actually valued. Most financial advisors will tell you that you should use the value that the town or city has associated on the property tax bill. That is one way you can value your house. We've chosen not to do that. And the key really is to be consistent. Whatever formula you've been using for 1, 2, 3, 4 years, keep using that. Don't change your formula. The important thing is that you're consistent and you can keep track of it. Another thing that I do on my net worth tracker, I calculate the percentages of each of those categories. So if my house was worth, let's say, $300,000, let's say that my commuted value of my pension is $200,000. It shows me my net worth here at $500,000, and it also breaks up. So my house is 60% of my net worth. And some financial advisors will tell you to use the rule of 90 for your house purchase, and the rule of 90 states that the value of your house shouldn't exceed 90 minus your age as a percentage for your net worth. So for example, at the time of this video, I am 44 years old. 90 minus 44 years old is 46. So I should have no more than 46% of my net worth in my house. So you can see that my house is worth 60% in this example. That's telling me that I've spent too much on my house and I need to build up my other assets. It's just another rule that some financial advisors use. You can take it for whatever you think it's worth. So how often should you update your net worth tracker? Many financial advisors will tell you that you should update it at least once per year. Some will even say that you should update it every month. This is my annual net worth tracker. I do keep track of my investment accounts monthly, but I don't go as in depth with all of these cash accounts and the value of my house and my commuted pension or anything like that. That monthly one is just my investments. It's just something that I do, and it works for me. Why should you keep track of your net worth? It's really empowering to see that net worth go up annually or even monthly. It's something that you can use to set goals. Let's say you said, I want to have a net worth of $1 million by 50 years old or something like that. It gives you another goal, another challenge for you to achieve, and that can build your net worth quite quickly. I hope this video has helped you see the value of tracking your net worth. If you are interested in my other videos, click the subscribe button below and have a wonderful day.